Yo, what up, Val?
Hey,
What's going on?
nothing. I'm just excited for this reading. I want to see what you got to say about my chart. And
Me
hopefully
too.
it'll
I'm
help
excited
somebody
too.
else too. Yeah.
Right. It's gonna help somebody else for real. Let's start with your ascendant, your Sagittarius ascendant, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh, it's on 0 degree, right? Yeah. So you
Mhm.
got you
Yeah.
feeling a little flavor of both Sagittarius and Scorpio energy. So your life consists of Scorpio things and Sagittarius thing, which can be like Scorpio is more trauma based, Sagittarius more happy, more jolly than Scorpio. You know that. But
Mhm.
since you're a Sagittarius rising, have you ever had to move from your home or something?
Not from like far distance, just regular like moving from place to place.
Moving around.
Um yeah, I don't know like the way I feel. I feel like I've had a lot of transformations. It's crazy because I feel the different energies in my chart. Like I'm very like okay, I wear solid black all the time. That could be my Saturn in the first house. That could be the Scorpio rising part of me.
Right.
I when I was younger, I was more introverted, and now I'm more extroverted. But I'm not happy. I'm not a happy person for real, for real. Like I can probably appear to be sometimes, but like what goes on inside of me, I'm not. And like I said, I don't know if that's
I,
what the Saturn. I'll let you get to
yeah,
that, but
yeah, yeah.
as far as moving around, I haven't really did any like long distance or like the typical archetype of Sagittarius, I guess.
Right. A lot of stuff I'm gonna say probably pertain to when you were younger. You know what I'm saying? Or living in a lower
Okay.
vibration. So
Hmm.
hopefully you should overcome these problems. You know what I'm saying? We all can
Well,
overcome
that's
them.
good. That let me know if I have or haven't, based on what you said. So that's good. That
Yeah,
helps still. Yeah.
with that Saturn in the first, you know what I'm saying? Saturn is the planet of what? Restriction, delays, depression. Saturn is a cold planet. It's a dry planet. So you got Saturn in the first house. So I am. So and Saturn is the planet of discipline. So I am discipline. Discipline. I am disciplined. So how was your early childhood? Discipline was a major theme in your life.
Um, I would say I grew up in a very dysfunctional home. Like my parents both were very neglectful of me. Like for example, my mom basically told me that they didn't want me. I was a mistake. You know how they had my sister before me and she kind of went to like Christian school and like private school and they were going to spoil her, but then when I came along, it took a toll on them financially. And I always felt like they kind of neglected me for that. And my dad had said things like, "You don't need me, your sister needs me," like kind of just put me off. So like I
Right.
really resonated with that Saturn in the first house, like having a ton of responsibility and like the weight of the world on my shoulders. Like I had to raise myself. I had to like,
I
just be
see.
really mature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always had
Saturn
to
in
be
the
that
first
way.
gonna make you kind of mature at an early age. Then you got it 3 degrees of childhood. So that's
Mhm.
make you forcing you to be mature at an early age. And it's in the first house of Sagittarius. Probably because the first Saturn is father also. So
Oh, so
what you
are
what
you
you
saying
what
that Saturn's in fall in Sagittarius?
Nah, Saturn is the father.
Oh, the father. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was trying to figure out because I've been watching certain videos trying to figure out if the placement of Sagittarius is not good in Saturn.
Not really. It ain't good. It kind of like depends on the aspect because Saturn is Satan, Sagittarius is Jesus, so it's like a battle between good
Yes.
and bad.
Mm-hmm.
So this all they're dealing with your personality. So you have a battle of your personality being good, being bad, being cold,
Yeah, for
being
sure. Like
adventurous,
I can feel it,
being
and it's
strict,
crazy too because
being
my
fun.
Gemini moon. Like I have all kind of like conflicting energies in me. Like it's crazy.
Right. But that Saturn gonna make it slow it down a little bit. It's kind of slow it down. Let me see. Yeah. Well, Saturn in the first is gonna slow it down anyway. And Saturn in the first kind of gonna make you short. You short?
Um, no, I'm 5'9".
Oh no, you ain't. Oh, you ain't
Yeah,
short.
I've read things about like, Saturn makes you have like maybe a weaker kind of body type, maybe tall or maybe like slim. But I'm definitely built like a Sagittarius, butt, hips, thighs. And I'll tell
Right.
you something crazy too. Like I'm not trying to get off topic, but my Saturn and Sagittarius has even played out in my life because um years ago, back in 2011, I actually got into a car accident where I crushed my femur bone. And Sagittarius rules the thighs, and
Yeah.
Saturn was teaching me many lessons, and I didn't know it until hindsight, like really reflecting back on my life. I was like, this is crazy because I kind of connected like that. Like it's just like people can't say astrology ain't real because like just even the part of the body that was attacked. And I've had numerous problems with my joints and
I
my
know that.
knees all the
I was gonna
time.
get to
Yeah,
that.
so
I'm gonna get around
okay.
to that. Don't move too fast. Don't
Okay,
move too
okay.
fast.
All
But
right.
like you said, Saturn Sagittarius, that'll bring the injury to that part. Then you got Mars and Capricorn, like I do. I got Saturn Sagittarius too, and Uranus Sagittarius, and I got Neptune and Capricorn and Mars and Capricorn, and my Neptune conjunct my Mars like yours,
Mm.
and I got Jupiter and Pisces, and I got Leo, Mercury, and Venus, Libra.
Wow, we do have a lot in
Yeah.
common there. That's interesting.
Yeah, but anyway, Saturn the first gonna make you real reserved. You know what I'm saying? Early in life, you probably was scared. Not scared. Cautious of communication. So people probably felt like people didn't understand the way you communicate, or you probably good at
That's
communicating.
exactly right. I never talked in school. Like I talk a lot now. I guess I activated the Gemini moon, but I used to be real quiet and people would make fun of me. They'd be like, "Are you deaf?" Like I remember them getting in my face and stuff like that. Like something was wrong with me. And the mature part was very serious on me cuz like all my teachers would used to look at me and be like, "These kids are driving me crazy." Like I was an adult and I said, I
Hmm.
know, me too. Like I'm dead, dead ass for real. Like it was crazy. Like they just seen me as like very, very mature. I had to deal with a lot. I had to grow up. I had no choice.
Right. We can move on to Uranus. Uranus. Well, we stay at Saturn right quick.
Okay.
Saturn at the third degree. Third degree is what early childhood. That what we just talking about Saturn. That made you kind of fearful of communicating in early childhood. But like you said, you talk now because Saturn is a master planet. Wherever Saturn at,
Mm,
that wherever you master. So you probably be you work. I ain't gonna say you master your personality because that's a forever thing right there for real. But you
yeah.
probably got better at what I'm saying, containing. You know what I'm saying, being more adventurous with that Sagittarius instead of just being reserved and quiet.
Yeah. Definitely.
Well, you got Uranus at the 18th degree. I got that at the 18th degree too. Uh,
That's crazy.
Uranus
That's
at the
crazy.
18th degree of Sagittarius. That's rebellion against what? Religious, a higher power. That's some kind of
Mhm.
rebel against religion. Like, you probably don't believe the same thing your parent believe.
I don't. I grew up Baptist Christian, and I would say I got into like spirituality and the cult like after a lot of trauma. It just all of a sudden came on me. Nobody ever told me about it. I was always told it was demonic, but
Me too.
yeah, I guess that rebellious was like, nah, I need to look into this shit because like
Right.
I really was not satisfied with the answers they were giving me. And I like when I looked into it, there were so many contradictions and stuff. I was like, I don't know, something ain't right.
Right.
So
What I about to say? That's Sagittarius. The Uranus and Sagittarius, that's like a sudden change of movement too. Like you had to move certainly. I'm gonna say all of a sudden you had to move. Certain changes in life caused you to move. It made you have a different belief system. And
Hmm.
18 degree, what that is, Virgo. Yeah, 18 degree is Virgo degree.
You
So
said what, my sun sign or?
now I said the 18th degree is the Virgo degree. You got Uranus at the 18th degree.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So that like you a rebel at work too.
Yeah. 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 Spot on.
Or you
Spot
just like
on.
you just like talk about your let me see your different beliefs. Your belief system just different from everybody at work. Let me say that. 'Cause you know,
Hmm.
most people just normal.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we ain't normal.
For sure. I know
You
that.
you got Uranus in the first. I am a rebel. The first house is I am, and Uranus is the rebel. I am the rebel genius. You got Saturn in the cold. You, what, I am a cold stepper. It's like that. I am a cold. I am a determined rebel. What? I'm trying to see what you rebelling against. I think it's family though, cause you got this that moon.
I'm definitely the black sheep. I know that's so cliche to say. That's a lot of people in the spiritual community that say that. But I mean, it's true. I mean, it's, I've always been that way. Like I said, my dad, I felt like he kind of took a major hands off approach with me because I was the once I found my voice, like I started being very outspoken
Mm,
about certain things, and I'd be like, "You wrong for this and wrong." Like, they probably thinking you a child you didn't know, but I felt like I did though, because I learned the hard way. Like nobody told me anything. Like I learned from struggle, and that's the truest way to learn to me. I mean, nobody can tell you anything if you done been through it, and if that makes any sense.
yeah, it made perfect sense. Cause Saturn in the first house gonna make you go through plenty of struggles.
Oh yeah, I could write a book about the struggles I went through for sure.
Saturn in the first house is like it have you depressed at some time too. Make you feel
Mm.
like you said, the black sheep, like an outcast.
Yeah,
Uh,
because you know what? I never had any friends in school, and I wasn't really connected with my family. And they made me even feel different, even down to like the type of music that I would like. It was like nothing I ever liked or did made my family happy. Like I was just always different. And it wasn't like I was trying to be different, like, oh,
oh no,
I was just being me, like an
yeah, you
authentic
born that
person.
way. Yeah, you
Yeah,
born that
yeah,
way.
for sure.
Cause you got
Hmm.
like you just said, first house is I am, and Uranus is authenticity. So I am authentic. Uh, I am patient. You need to be patient if you ain't, cause Saturn gonna make you be patient anyway. It don't even matter. Uh, you got Neptune in the third degree in the second house. This is the house of resources, money, self esteem, self value, talents. Uh, Neptune in the third degree gonna be the early education. Kind of hard for you to pay attention. It was hard for you to like focus in school. Cause Neptune,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I did okay in school, but I I just, I'm an artsy person. I'm not really interested. I mean, I got I probably was like an A and B student, but I wasn't really, I didn't feel, I don't know how to explain it. I just wasn't, I was in the classroom, but I wasn't.
right? Yeah, they would
If
say,
that
"Oh, you
makes
skipped
sense.
class one of the two."
Yeah, I did. Actually, when I got in like later grades, I did. I went home. I went home. I got those teachers, like I won them over, like, spoke to them, said, "Hey, I'm going down here to Miss Battle's classroom, but I really wasn't. I went home. Yeah, so that's true. That's
And
true. But I graduated. I graduated. I just finessed my way,
yeah,
towards the end when I had the freedom to get away. I left.
right, right, right. And Neptune is what? Spirituality. It's our where we isolate ourselves.
Hmm.
And you got it in the second house of money. So money can be funny sometimes. The
It
Neptune
definitely is.
dissolves stuff. You can get it fast because you got Mars right there too. Then you got it in Capricorn. Might take you a minute, but to build up the clientele, but
Can
when
I
it comes,
ask you this?
get it fast.
Can Saturn affect? Okay, because like what I've dealt with a lot is I can make money, but something always comes along and takes it. Like
Yeah,
I make
that's what
money,
I'm
but
saying.
like
You got that
yeah.
Neptune right there. You
Hmm.
Neptune gonna make you down there indulge where you forget all about you, how much you got and shit. But Mars right there gonna make you get it real fast, or give you the ambition to keep getting it. But somehow you might lose it because of Neptune. You need to like instead of just splurging on beauty product. They like, oh yeah, that's another thing. You buying art, you buying beauty product, you buying uh spirituality, uh material,
Yeah.
you buying
I
beauty.
was until I started my weight loss journey. I was buying like I'll go out to eat. Like I like nice food. Like I don't, like I will splurge on food as well. That's probably the Sagittarius, like in the indulgence and stuff. Like, cause with me, I'm not like a big shopper, but when I do want something, it's just what you said. I don't mind spending couple $100 on something I like if it's an anti-aging cream or something
Yeah,
like for real, like I
some
will
kind of
splurge on that.
beauty
Yeah,
product
you're
or your
spot on. Hmm.
or your art,
Yep, my
and you
art
got
too.
Mars right there at the 13 degrees of Aries. So you this is where you got the side hustle. I guess you probably got. I know you got a side hustle, don't?
Yep, my art business, and it's honestly, the crazy thing about my art business is I've known since I was 9 years old that I was gonna be an artist. Like it's crazy when I think back about it. I told my grandma and my mom that I was gonna be an artist. I was gonna be a businesswoman, and I wasn't gonna have kids or be married. And that's exactly what I am now.
I was gonna get.
Exactly.
I was gonna ask you that too, but we're gonna
Oh,
get to
were
that.
you?
Uh,
I'm sorry, I'm skipping ahead, but it's like the stuff that you're saying is like sparking things
right,
within
right,
me. Like,
right. I
yeah.
feel you. I feel you. You got Mars at 13 degree of Aries. That's starting your own business. Could jump
Hmm.
Neptune and Capricorn, the business, making money. Second house. Mars is give you the energy to run your art business. Neptune your art, so making money off the art. Let me see what they're doing though. Well, we're gonna come back around to the aspect. So yeah,
Okay.
Mars in the second house too. What is Mars? What is I'm gonna say second house about self esteem. Self esteem might have been kind of confusion going. Neptune your confusion. The second house, self esteem, self value. So young. So when you were young, you probably could have had a little low self esteem problem.
Oh yeah, and that's crazy. You brought it up in another placement because I always thought it was Saturn. On my first house that made me. Because even to this day, if I'm just being honest, I still struggle. Like it don't matter how many people tell me I look good, I still always feel like there's something wrong with me, and it's like really heavy on me. Like I try not to think about it, but it's like really like, and with me being, I don't know if it's a perfectionist Virgo, I don't know, but like I will pick myself apart, like, and it hinders me from doing a lot of things. Like, I don't want to be social. I don't want to go out, like, I don't want to be seen at certain times unless certain things are like perfect. Like,
Mm.
it's annoying to be honest. It is. But
Yeah,
yeah, those self
you got
esteem issues
this.
they've gotten better, but not much.
Yeah, it's Saturn first house too, cause Saturn make you depressing. You know what I'm saying? Then the depression lead to self esteem issues,
Hmm.
or you know what I'm saying? Saturn.
Can you tell if that would ever improve, or is that something that's not related to the chart? Like that's something I just have to keep working on. Like what are
Oh
you
yeah,
like
you
in
can improve
astrology?
whatever
Are
we
you
talk about.
able to see? Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give you remedies. I got
Okay,
remedies for
okay,
all
okay.
my
I'm
chart.
sorry. I'm gonna let you. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I just like to go through the chart and establish a connection with you and see what path we take. Then
Okay,
I'll come back and explain the aspects. Then we'll come back
okay.
and talk about health. Oh, I might just do it all in one. But anyway, third house is Aquarius. Third house rule is Aquarius, and you got Uranus in the second. This is third house rule in the second. The third house is what our siblings, our environment, early childhood, early education. So, and the third house ruled by Mercury, what rules all dual parts of the body, like our hands, our legs, lips, nostrils, etc. But anyway, you got the ruler of the third house in the second, so that means you can make money off of using your hand, which is your artist. Your artist.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
And it's in Aquarius, so it can be online. You said you are online, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I get a lot of
2023.
businesses online. Yep, that's correct.
I know everybody do that, but you can actually benefit from that. That's what I'm
I
saying.
was gonna say mine's popping like like I don't even do that much advertising. It's like word of mouth and also, just people sharing my stuff and like today I got a big job ahead of me just because someone had seen me on a page on Facebook that I didn't even know I was on. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
another example of real life. Like yeah,
that that
playing
uh
out real life.
that Neptune in a second too. You just get money out of nowhere.
Yeah, but it also goes like I always deal with
Yeah,
hardships and it take
yeah.
it. Yeah.
It gonna go.
Hmm.
You gotta pray. If you pray, you keep your money.
Gotcha.
For real, 'cause Neptune, it prayer. Well, Neptune really meditation. Jupiter gonna
Oh, so
keep you out
you're
like
not even joking, you being for real. So okay, so I need to well, I don't know if you're gonna get to this later in the reading, but is that is that something I really need to do like to improve that?
oh yeah, I'm dead serious. Everything I say is
Oh,
yeah, Neptune and meditation. Jupiter is like prayer. So
okay.
meditate, and it'll help you keep your money. Or you can say like
Hmm.
some verbal
I was
verbal
gonna say I
affirmation.
do the affirmations. Is that the same thing, or is it really just requiring like the stillness and the meditating? Like,
I
and
mean,
then
how you do it? You listen to it or you write it down?
I do all of that.
You
I
write
write
it down.
it, I recite it, I chant it. I close
Oh
my
yeah,
eyes into the
that's it right
darkness,
there.
and that's how I manifest. Yeah, and I'm a good
That's
manifester
it
too,
right
like really good. Yeah.
there. I was about to tell you how you gonna
Here we
manifest.
go.
You got that third
Y-
degree of writing it down or even saying it out loud. I would say you don't need you
Yes.
need to write it down, but you already on it though.
Okay. Cool.
Third house in the second, third house ruler in the second. Then let me see, that's the modern ruler. So you got third house ruler in the first also with ancient ruler. Saturn is the ancient ruler of Aquarius. So you got third house ruler in the first. Third house is siblings, communication, how we perceive things. You got third house ruler in the first. First house is the self, the body, uh, personality. Third house ruler in the first. You thinking about yourself. You think about yourself a lot. To a
Yeah.
point where
I'm
you get,
probably say I'm self-centered. Yeah, and I tend to talk about my. I mean, but
yeah, I'm about to say
in
talk
my
about yourself,
defense,
think about
huh?
yourself. Yeah, that talking about yourself, thinking about
Yeah.
yourself.
I mean, because I've always had to worry, in my defense, I've always had to worry about myself. Like, I feel like I had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody else was, even my parents, they were too busy fighting physically to worry about anything I had going on. So I don't know. It's just playing out in the chart, but it's just that connects to my childhood as well. And just being like, okay, I'm alone in this world and I have to get mine, and it kind of makes me like a cold calculated, like I have to, I mean, I can be a giving person, but every time I got burned. So I just learned to just be like, no, it's all about me, my money, my growth, my stability. And I ain't gonna lie, when I did that, things started getting better for me. So I
Right.
just keep going with it, you know.
Yep, you got that north node in area like I do.
Yes.
But
Hmm.
you got third house rule in the first house. That's give you your writing skills and good communication skills. Even though you started off kind of with poor communication, like I said, Saturn gonna give you the mastery, and you got that first house rule, and I'm said third house rule in the first. So that make you a big speaker right here.
Yeah.
Yep, you do speeches and stuff like presentation, like what it called
Yeah,
public
I'm.
performance.
Yeah, even in childhood, like even though I was really quiet, the teacher always called on me to read. And then you can see that I don't have any problem like talking. Maybe even talk out of turn. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like just to get my point across. I don't mean to
talk
do it,
fast
but
too.
yeah, that's.
Yeah, Aquarius in the third make you talk a little fast. Then you got
Yeah,
Mars in the second too, so that make you talk a little fast too. You need to watch
yeah.
what you're eating, but we're gonna come back to that. Uh,
Okay.
you got yeah, third high ruling in the first. What else? This is siblings. You took care of all the siblings. I mean, like you were. It's something like you were responsible for the siblings or something.
Yeah, that's crazy because I'm the youngest, but like even my sister now, who's like 2.5 years older than me, she's getting ready to go through a divorce, and I've been through a ton more than her. Like, and I'm like even mentoring her now, like going through this, and it's crazy because I'm the younger sister, but like I'm the one that I just got that wisdom around because of the experiences I've been through. So yeah, I do feel like I have to take care and step up for them. That's true.
Yeah, third house cousins and uncles and aunts too. Let me see.
Hmm.
Then you got third house in Aquarius, so that means you grew up in a rebellious environment. Third house is our environment or the neighborhood where you grew
Hmm.
up at.
Well, we were very poor growing in and out. I mean, in and out of certain type of, like really like trailers and stuff, like sleeping on the floor. Came from very, very. I mean, I don't know if that. I guess that would be rebellious. I don't know, but
Oh,
it's
growing up poor gonna be the Capricorn in the second,
okay. Okay,
and yeah,
interesting.
Capricorn and Neptune in the second. 'Cause,
Oh wow.
second house is
Okay.
family. Damn, I forgot about the family second house. This is a family that we're gonna go back to the second house. The second house represent the family
Could
too.
I don't mean to interrupt, but could it play out the rebellion even now, like the way I keep my home? Because I don't have a conventional setup in my home.
I know
I
you
don't know
got
if that's related.
what you got a whole lot of fish tanks and shit.
Well, really, it's just very artistic, kind of very outside the box. It reflects like who I am. Like
You
it's
don't have
just
a fish
not the
tank in your home.
conventional, huh?
You don't have a fish tank in your home.
I don't have a fish tank in my home though.
So you need to get one.
Okay.
We're gonna get to that though. We're going back to the second
Okay.
house. Second house is the family. I forgot to tell you about that. Second house is the family also. And you got Capricorn there, so that means you have like strict family. Then you got the family Neptune. Neptune rule what? Drugs, institution, jail system.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then you got conjunct Mars and shit. Family, family. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just saying it's family domestic violence there, cause you got that Mars there, Mars family. I'm gonna say family. Second house is family. Mars is fight. Then you got Neptune. Though they probably fight when they get intoxicated. They end up going to jail and shit.
It's crazy. Yeah. Remember I told you my parents fought physically all the time, and my mom popped pills, and there was drinking going on, but it was behind the scenes. Like it was never like in front of us, but um, you
I mean,
know,
it can be
it
any
was
type of
understood.
drug with Neptune.
Yeah. And my mom also went to a mental institution.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Then,
she did. Hmm.
yeah. Let me see. Can I find it in the chart? You got moon. Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
My
That.
mom's got the moon in Cancer.
Oh, she got moon in Cancer.
Hmm.
So
She's
she,
real.
so she kind of nurturing a little bit.
She is, in her own way, but she had her own dysfunction as well. She's actually an Aries sun and a Capricorn rising, but I don't see that energy in her anywhere. Like I see the Cancer like all over her. Like
Oh yeah.
I don't even see any type of fight like the Aries. I don't see that, but it could be her degree. I don't know. Maybe she's cusping Pisces. Maybe there's too much water there. It's putting out the
Aries,
other.
Aries might you just be her need to fight. Just Aries,
Okay,
when you have energy, it might what you need to do or what you need not to do.
gotcha.
Uh, yeah. Second house, Neptune. That's a house of family with
That's crazy. I never
addiction.
knew that.
Family addictions lead to conflict in the family business. It's family business too. You got family business?
Um, No, but I wonder if the issues around money being poor would that kind of connect to the like a business. I mean, it's not a business.
Nah.
Now my grandfather does. My grandfather had a little bit of money. He had his own phone company, back before cell phones really started popping off. So he's got some money, but that's
Okay.
on my dad's side. But it never, he never left anything to us or whatever. But he
Right.
did help us out of a lot of financial bonds at times, when I was growing up. So that
Mm-hmm.
possibly could be playing out in that way. I don't know for sure.
Yep. Or it just be for you to start a family business or whatever. Uh,
Okay.
uh, we're going to the third house route in the first. All right, we'll move on to the fourth.
Okay.
As you can see, we made it to the fourth house, and we basically still talking about the same thing, right?
Yeah. Not
So
a very exciting life.
it's a reoccurring theme about personality, family, self esteem, the way you grew up, what made you rebel, and now we at the home. Now we're finna see how your home life was, full of mysteries. Look like it, mystery,
Yes. Yeah.
like
Secrets.
full of secret, full of uh, full of like um, I want to say drugs.
There was things
I
that I
want to
didn't
say
find out
drugs.
till
It's just
years
probably something you
later.
didn't know about, huh?
What's that?
I want to say drugs because you got four house in Pisces,
Mm-hmm.
and you got
Cause my mom.
Jupiter right there. Then that the four house. Oh, I'm trying to see the four house your mom. Yeah, that is your mom. Cause you said she been to a mental institution, right?
Yeah, and she also was popping pills and taking like, uppers and stuff. And we
Yeah,
didn't really know it at the time, so I don't know if that's around the mysteries like and then her kind of having like these maybe some extramarital affairs and I didn't know it until I got older.
right. She was religious too, right?
Oh yeah, they all still are very religious. Uh-huh.
Oh, both of your parents religious.
Yeah, they are. I don't know if they really live by it. My dad tries to, but
Hmm.
he claims to, but
Yeah, Jupiter rule religions, and you got in the fourth house of mother. So that means like a religion mother or a spiritual mother.
mhm. Mhm.
And then you got in Jupiter and Pisces. That's a powerful placement. She powerful too, no? She powerful in the spiritual realm, like probably not physically,
Yeah.
but spiritually she got some power. Then you got Jupiter at the 19th degree, which is what, Libra degree.
Hmm.
This relationships. Um, the relationship with your mother kind of seemed distant, like she was. You already said that, like she was there, but she wasn't.
Yeah, no, you just confirming it. It's true. Yeah. And we still are. Yeah, she favors both her and my dad both favor my sister. They can go months without talking to me, but they, text her every day. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yup. You got that at because the 19th degree represent Libra. The relationship with your mom. So you had y'all probably had a spiritual relationship, like a religious relationship growing up. She used to take you to church.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So y'all established a little bond going to church, right?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, we yeah, and she tried to like, get us into like holidays, religious holidays and stuff like that to the best of her ability. She did. Yeah. She was big on that Christmas and stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember she used to dress up 2 hours to go to church. So it was a big deal to her.
Okay. Four houses with ancestors. You got some foreign ancestors, foreign family
Um,
members, some family member from another portion
yeah,
of.
well, they're in different states. I guess if foreign could be my family's not. I'm not really close. We're not really close. So there's probably things that I don't know about, but I do know that the remaining family members I have, they're in Illinois. So I don't know if that is included. It could be foreign to me because I'm in the South here. So
Right. Just a long distance family for real.
yeah, long distance. Yeah,
That's your mother's side.
my mother's side, pretty much everybody's passed away on that side.
Uh, where your
So we
mother's
don't
side
have
from?
anybody.
Where they were from?
Um, I guess around this area. I don't really, like I said, I don't really know. She had a very traumatic life and she didn't really open up. The things that she did open up about were very dark and she didn't want to talk about them. And, so I
Yeah,
don't really know. It sounds bad, but I don't really know her history like that.
yeah, I feel you. Cause that's another thing with Jupiter and Pisces. You don't know about your mother,
Yeah,
like
yeah, there it
ancestry,
is
or
playing out.
your family
Yeah, I
history,
don't know anything.
mystery, or it's just secrets.
Yep.
Um, Probably secret dealing with their fathers and shit. Cause you got Jupiter right there. But Jupiter in Pisces gonna make you. That what balance your for Saturn in the first.
Mm,
You cold, but you still compassionate with it.
yeah.
You're a
I hide it. I have to for
you're a
protection.
compassionate rebel. The compassionate
Hmm.
rebel. With all these thoughts on the mind for that Gemini moon. Uh, Jupiter fourth house. Yeah, you need a like a fish tank in your home. That'll be
How
more.
would that help me?
Pisces is water, right? Water element.
Mm-hmm.
What's the Pisces sign? Fish. Two fish.
Fish.
Fourth house is the
Oh,
home.
so it'd bring me some type of abundance and expansion in my spirituality having a fish tank?
Spirituality and your home.
Okay, I'll do that.
Uh,
Never knew that.
um, yeah. Okay, you got double. You got Pisces there and Jupiter there. So
Hmm.
that's a double emphasis on the Pisces energy in the house.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
there's a swimming pool in the house. Swimming pool at the home. You got a pool in your yard?
No.
Well, they probably gonna come later in life. Uh,
Okay. I'll take that.
uh, all right, we're moving on. Fifth house is in Aries. You got North Node, 22 degree Aries, same one I got. Mm-mm. Fifth degree Aries. This is gonna be this art too. This you let me see. You got the Aries in the fifth and the ruler in the second. This is making money out of your art too.
Yep.
Because fifth house is art.
It's the house of Leo, right? Creativity or whatever.
Yeah,
Is that
public
right? I don't know.
yeah, creativity, public performance. So you can make money off speaking too, public performance. You can make money off of Aries is gonna be that entrepreneur energy, like working for
Yeah.
yourself. And the ruler of the fifth and the seventh in the second, so you can make money off of your creative endeavors. You can make
Hmm.
money off of
Can I ask a question? Could it be public recognition too because it's in the house of Leo? Or is that, am I reaching?
this public recognition gonna be your tenth house.
Oh, the 10th house. Okay. I guess I
Leo.
was thinking of how Leos are stars usually.
Yup, but they probably have a strong Saturn or tenth house.
Yeah.
Uranus. But fifth house, Aries. Aries is the pioneer, the entrepreneur, the initiator. So they give you energy to create your art, and that's what you're supposed to do. Cause your north node is at 22 degrees of Capricorn, which is a business once again. Your,
Hmm.
your own business, doing your creative endeavors, or you have a career in public speaking, public performance, and public speaking because you're a good speaker. You can fifth house is intellect too. Then you got Aries, you're fast, intellectual thinker. Let me see.
Hmm.
Fifth house. I'm trying to think of fifth house. Fifth house is like romance. Uh,
Hmm.
it's sex, but not like the eighth house sex. It's like kind of like one night stand. Not like nothing too sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That makes sense.
you got that in the second house of values and when we young, we had well, you got you have fun. You like to have fun. You value your fun. That what you for real. Cause you got the fifth house in the second house of value. I value my fun, having fun by myself. You have fun by yourself. You like
Yeah, I spend 99.9% of my time. No, that's not accurate, but I do. I spend a lot of my time alone. And the only time I'm even social is at work. I mean, you gonna know I'm in the building. I talk. I don't shy away from speaking my mind. Like I'm like a popular loner. I guess that's
yeah.
what you could call me. Yeah, for sure.
I see that. Like you enjoy your own company right here.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, I'm the only one that can be trusted. Real shit.
yeah. And you got let me see. Fifth house is so they like Mars and Leo, Aries in the fifth. Childhood wound, basically.
Hmm.
You got Mars. You had surgery on your bones. Cause that
Yeah. And I
Mars.
also bust my head. I don't Aries is the head, right? When I was a child, I fell off some steps, some concrete, trying to follow my sister out the door and bust my head and I had to have stitches. Um Yep.
That's the that Mars at the 13th degree.
Oh, is it? Okay. I didn't know if it had to do with the Aries because it's the head. Okay.
Yeah, Aries, 13 degree Aries.
Oh wow. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Mars is cut, and first and second house the head and the mouth and the
Mm.
throat. Uh, North Node in fifth house. You can't. Your focus is to be on more on your creative side versus hanging out with friends.
I'm on track then. That's what I do.
Hmm. You probably started out wanting to be friend with everybody and putting your creative side to the side. Now that your Saturn return, you're probably doing the right thing.
Yep.
Like you
That's it. That's exactly right. Yep. I tried to pursue relationships before, got betrayed over and over and over and over again. And then I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna focus on me and do my art. It's what I love to do, and everything been good since then.
Alright. You got um Taurus in the sixth house of health, daily routine, work. You, you love work. You don't love to work.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I do. You're
Hey,
right. That's
you gotta
100%.
you gotta have fun too. No, can't
I
work.
gotta work on that.
You gotta enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can't be stingy with yourself. Saturn too. Saturn the first. Don't splurge on yourself. Taurus in the sixth. Taurus in the sixth house. Daily routines. Taurus is what? Taurus is um food. Taurus is food. Taurus is what else? Arts. Taurus
Hmm.
is Taurus is let me see what else. I'm missing something.
I can't think either about what Taurus. I just
But
know they
anyway,
slow
it
and
ruled by Venus and stuff. So you slow on yeah, it's slow moving. Sign, it's a stubborn
hmm.
sign. You got a stubborn routine you do every day. You
Yeah.
got you got a fixed routine every day you do probably.
Hmm. Yep.
And health might have problems health related in the Taurus area. Cause you got Mars in the second house too. Cause that can
What
be
body parts rule Taurus? I
thyroid,
mean,
throat. So you probably had inflammation on the throat.
mm,
If you
at times, I don't know. It's not been, I don't know if it's something that, no, I don't know. I don't think so. I
your
don't think
let me
so.
see, your Mars ain't your Mars. Let me see. Oh, you ain't got no bad
Something might
aspect to
be
Mars.
canceling it out or I don't know.
Yeah, you got good aspect, but it still can be like sore throat though.
Yeah. I mean, I there are times when I don't get sick often, but when I do, it's always, well, I guess that could be general, but it can get my throat. Yeah. I mean, like earlier this year, like in January, I got real sick and it wasn't COVID or nothing, but it just attacked my throat, coughing real bad. So
Hmm. Uh,
possibly play out in certain ways.
yeah, or it could just this. You know what I'm saying? This just stuff to watch out for too, now, cause these still just cause it ain't
Okay.
happen. These just signs of what could happen too. So be cautious of.
Okay.
Uh, Tori ruled the shoulder too, so watch out for that. And you got
Okay.
Mars and Capricorn. They're gonna be fluid on the bones anyway.
Yeah, I definitely got that inflammation in my joints and stuff.
Hmm. Uh, you need like a routine that you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? That bring you pleasure because Taurus is what rules our pleasure and our desires.
Could
You
you
need
tell me what would make me? I know this is a crazy question, but you might be trying to get to this. I don't know, but I don't really know what makes me happy. All I know how to do is put my head down and work. I'm not
Yeah,
really thrilled with anything. I'll be honest with you. Like I'm kind of
I
over
see.
everything. I'm just surviving. Yeah, I don't even care about. Honestly, I wish this to be my last incarnation. Like, I'm fucking sick of this. Like, I don't know. I don't know if
If
that play out in the chart, but I'm sick
it
of
is
it.
your last, you gotta do more than work. You gotta have
Yeah,
some fun.
right.
Yeah, like your daily routine should consist of something that make you happy, something that make you feel love. The Taurus is love, ruled by Venus.
Mm.
And let me see. This is doing your art on the daily routine too. They probably you drawing every day.
Yeah, I mean the art does make me happy, but it also has become a business, so at times it can be stressful, but it's still my love of my life. Yeah, art. I do it every single day.
Right. Um, Healthy relationships. You need- Make sure you keep healthy relationship because you're a rebel, right?
I ain't never had a healthy relationship ever. Ever. I've had nothing but toxic relationship. I don't know if it's, I think it's my Gemini moon in the seventh house. You're gonna get there, but I ain't never had no healthy relationship ever. I just now later on in life could be the Saturn thing, but I just now found some people that were like more genuine and I could trust. But they're older people. Could be the Capricorn and the Saturn influence. I don't know, but I just vibe better with older people for sure.
Yeah, that's that Mars and Capricorn.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean,
That's
I'm
you.
talking 50, 60, 70
Yeah,
years old and I'm 37. Like that
this
big
you.
difference like that.
Mars and Capricorn. This you liking older men too, right?
You know what's crazy? Nothing but young men are attracted to me. Like, and they're
No,
always around 30 years old when they're
no,
about
I'm
to
about
go
to
through
say.
their Saturn return.
Uh, it's you liking older people, but younger people liking you, so it's the same thing.
Okay,
You
okay.
attract you attract older people and younger people.
You know, I don't know if the young, I guess maybe later on some of the older, more mature will come up to me, but I really I don't put myself out there to date, so it's kind of hard to say they wouldn't be attracted to me because I don't put myself, you know, I'm at home all the time besides work. So it's a
Mm,
possibility they could, and I just don't know about it. But the young men, they always, and they treat me like a sexual object too. I don't know if that's Scorpio and the Sagittarius ascended, but I had another astrologer tell me that, and I felt like that was dead on because they always look at me as a sexual object and never as a wife or something long term. Never. I've never had anybody look at me like that.
right. We live and we learn.
Hmm.
You
I
got.
don't even know if I want to be married, so that's a whole nother video. But yeah,
Oh, you want to be in a? Let me see.
you think so?
You
Maybe
want?
you can see what I really want because I feel kind of like I don't know. I want my freedom. I do want to. I don't want no open relationship or nothing like that. If I did have one, I would want it to be committed. But I'm not necessarily like I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. Like when I was in you're gonna get there, but the Libra Venus and the Libra South Node made me used to cry and want a relationship. Now I'm kind of disgusted by them, honestly.
Yeah,
Oh no, that's I'll let you finish because I don't know. That might be something else going on, but yeah.
yeah. You're right. That's it. You got
Maybe that Aries North Node kicked in. Like, no, fuck that. I don't know, but I can definitely when I tell you I can feel the energy switch. I can pinpoint when it switched too. It's crazy. Like I could feel it. I know when it did. I mean, it's just I had enough, and I just look at relationships as a resource to spiritually grow. I think everything is. I don't know. I don't even look at them
yeah.
the same as I did. Like I had this. Like I did. What is it? I don't know. Like the Disney version. Oh, the man going, nah, that ain't nothing like that. That shit. All them illusions got shattered. No, that is not it.
Yeah. Yeah, you went through enough to know that by
Mhm.
now. You feel me?
Mhm.
Uh, what was it? Yeah, seven house Gemini. Seven
Mhm.
house Gemini. Seven houses our relationships, our partnerships. The first six houses about you, about us. When we go to the second house, seventh house to 12th, that's about other people. So right now we on the other people. Seven houses: partnership, relationship, negotiations, contracts, higher law. No, not higher law, but law, like civil court law.
Mhm.
You got moon in the seventh house, relationship with mother. Moon at 20 degree Scorpio. This is how your mom used to talk to you. She used to talk rough to you, verbal abuse.
Yeah, we used to fight pretty bad. Yeah, for sure, especially when I was younger. And if she even paid attention to me, like I said, she was pretty lost in her own world, and
Right.
yeah, we didn't get along that great.
Yeah, I see you got the moon conjunct Chiron. Chiron, the moon, the healer. The moon gonna be
Mhm.
representing your mother. Some kind of wounds around your mother, relationship, the relationship with your mother. Both of those at the 20 degree of Scorpio.
Mm.
There's some kind of abuse dealing with the relationship of the mother
Mhm.
and the siblings. Because then Gemini.
Mm.
We're going.
Can that be sexual abuse too with Scorpio? Or
Yeah, that sexual abuse at an early age, if it's in Gemini.
yep, I can confirm that's true.
Uh, I was gonna get around to that too.
Okay, sorry about that.
But you good, you good, you
Okay,
good. Uh,
I like to connect the dots.
right. Soon enough, you be connecting. Soon enough, I'm about to get to it every time.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, that's that Mercury in there
Yeah,
somewhere, I guess.
that Leo Mercury, I got that too. You got Gemini Moon. Gemini Moon is like a busy mind, busy body, busy thoughts, rapid
Mhm.
thoughts. Constant thinking about your relationship with your family and how they wanted you, and that affected your personality. What
Yes.
made you rebellious and reserved and cold,
Mhm.
and also made you determined to be
Mhm.
original and be different from your family, and set out to have your own foundation for Saturn foundation versus not being like your family who probably had no foundation, or they probably just took advantage of what we given to them. But
Mhm.
20 degree Scorpio moon. It's like you have a Scorpio moon too,
Wow.
according to the degree, because 20
Yeah.
is Scorpio and you got
So
the
you
moon.
teaching me stuff I did not know that. I didn't know that the degrees represented the signs.
Oh yeah, 1 through 12 represent 12 zodiacs, and 13 through 24 gonna be the same thing. 13
Oh,
Aries.
what does it do? Like it goes through 12 and then it starts
Starting.
over again and goes through 12. Okay. Very
Yeah.
interesting. Did not know that.
Uh, Gemini siblings. Relationship with your siblings. The moon conjunct Chiron. Your sister sibling.
Hmm. I have two half brothers too, both from different marriages. One is from my mom's first marriage, and he's in his 40s, and then a little brother from my dad's third marriage. He just turned 13.
Right.
But I have a full-blooded sister. Um,
They could have been kept a
to,
secret from you till you got older, because 20 degrees secrets.
mhm.
You always know that.
Um, well, there's a lot of secrets around my first brother. it's crazy to explain. It's, I guess it's not incest, but it's very odd, and I found this out, and my family likes to brush it under the rug, but I like to call it out. But my mom, okay, so my grandma was with a man who was not my original grandfather, and he had a son named Eric. So my mom got with his son, and my grandma was with the dad. So it was some, to me that's some weird shit. Even though it's not, it's just weird. Like when I found it out, I was like, and then my so it was my step grandfather. He molested all of her sister, and my mom used to bring me around him, and this is why we fought, because I was like, why the fuck would you, excuse my language, but why the fuck would you
Good.
bring me around him when you know what he did to you? So we had a lot of beef about that, because it didn't make sense to me, why she would do that. So yeah, we our relationship was not, and that was like me even having to mother her in a way. Like, why would you do that? Bring your child around that situation, like,
Oh yeah,
so yeah.
yeah. You way more mature than her with that Saturn in the first.
Hmm.
You telling everybody else what to do.
Yeah, and I was right though. Like
Oh
most
yeah,
kids be like they know something, but I really did. Like I was like, "What y'all doing?" Is just I couldn't.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Saturn is that wisdom. It's a different type of wisdom from Jupiter, but it's still wisdom.
And that's crazy. I got both. So with me having Sagittarius in the first house, is that still like having Jupiter in the first house? Not to skip back to the first house, but I always feel like they
Uh,
battling, like they constantly battling, like you know what I'm saying?
yeah. It like having Jupiter in the first house. 'Cause, Jupiter rules Sagittarius, so it's like a battle between the dark side and light side of your personality.
Yeah, I feel
Like
like my whole life is like around that. Like I don't know, it's weird.
right, yeah. Your ascendant is your whole life basically though. Because the planets in
Oh,
your
is
first.
that the soul? Is it they call it soul's path? Is that
Yeah, this the
okay?
path that your soul chose to enter, and it went
Mm,
around, go all the way around. Like the first house is like a baby, one, two. Third house like uh, early education.
mm,
Fifth house like middle school.
mm.
So you got fights in the middle school.
I did not very many. I had got teased a whole lot. And like I said, I was very quiet, and I kind of like took the abuse for a long time. And I would say about the seventh or eighth grade, which that was a separate school within itself. And there was one girl messing with me. She was really the school bully, and when I finally did decide to fight her, I had even went to the counselor and everything and told him like, if you don't do something about her, I'm gonna do something about her. Like I was mature with it. I tried to prevent, it wasn't. I tried to, but anyway, she left the school after I got done with her, and then in high school, I had to fight again because some people were throwing socks on me at a pet rally. It was actually guys, and I actually got in a fight with guys.
Damn.
So, I mean, I feel like I wanted to be like this, kind person, but I felt like I couldn't be because there was just too many, like, but I was not a bully. Like, I wouldn't pick on anyone. I would just
Mm,
defend myself when I had to. But after that, they called me psycho and they never bothered me.
yeah, set them straight. You
Like,
know,
yeah, so I did.
Saturn represent respect. Saturn
Yeah,
represent
yeah,
respect.
that's real. Yep, that's
That
what it
make you
was.
respectful and you demand your respect.
There you go. Very interesting.
Gemini moon, it's a busy mind, rapid thoughts, rapid downloads. Then you got the opposite Uranus. Damn. Whew. Your mind is just going, 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 right?
You see why I talk too much now? Yep.
Oh yeah, you got T square too. You got the moon, Jupiter, Jupiter and Uranus. This is the moon is what? The public, the people. They also represent women and your mother. Then you got Jupiter is the gurus or your father. In this case, it's gonna be your father because it's in the fourth house, and you
Mm-hmm.
got Uranus. So you got Moon, Jupiter, and Uranus. This is a rebel against your mother and father right here. Rebel against your mother and father. This is sudden change in home environment too.
Mm-hmm.
Sudden change in sudden no sudden movement. You gotta move here, you gotta move there, you gotta go here that night, gotta go here that night type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You resonate with that?
I would say so. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it wasn't like long distance, but we did move a lot. We did move in different homes here and there, trailers, and try to get some better. And then, just
Mm.
we did. I felt like we did move. But there was a few different places we lived. So, um, I would say so. Yeah.
And it's dealing with the relationship, it's dealing with your personality, and dealing with your home life.
So, how would that play out? You mean like,
Uh, the moon is our subconscious. Moon is mine too, so it just played out. It made you real rebellion minded against authority, man.
yeah, yeah. My dad is an Aquarius. He's very. I mean, even though we were dysfunctional, he still was very strict, like within his dysfunction. Like my sister just told me the other day, she's like, I admire you when you were younger. She's like, you used to wear certain things, and she's very. I mean, I'm very covered up and reserved, but I was more experimental with like my clothing as I was coming up, and she was like, there was just certain things that she wouldn't wear because she didn't want him to look at her some type of way.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, so I mean, he'll judge you, and he judges me now. He's like, when you get close to God, you can talk to me, and like
I was
he.
about to say he you that religious.
Yes, oh, he's very religious, but it's crazy because he curses. You know, he it is very.
He
He
false belief.
doesn't live
What they
the.
call it? False.
Yeah, yeah, like but he can recite the Bible to you all day, but it's like
I
he's
mean, he
got
don't
this
practice right
battle
either.
like of actually living it. He don't really live it, and that's kind of what made me debunk it like from the jump, because I was like, hold on, you in here fighting my mom, beating on her, cussing and carrying on. You go to church, you playing in the play as Christ on the cross. It was just very. I just seen right through it. I don't know. I just seen right through it.
That's
I
crazy.
just did. Like, real. I was like looking like this is a chaotic mess.
Yeah, you got Jupiter opposite the sun. Oh, no, you don't. You got what is? Hold up. It's gonna be opposite the sun too. 10 degrees. Or let me see. You got a loose opposition. Let me just say that. They come from your father. Not you got that sun opposite Jupiter. There's somebody who just got all the knowledge but don't use the knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, mhm.
Knowledge, knowledge, not applied is useless, but applied knowledge is wisdom. Now you can know
Wow.
all the scriptures in the world, but if you ain't applying your life to it, then it's useless.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, because that's him. That is
Then
totally him for sure.
then you say he played Jesus on the cross. You got the
Yeah,
sun.
like one time in this
You got the sun
play,
right
I
here.
know it was an Easter play. Yeah, yeah, he was. I remember he had to wear the little. I don't want to call it a diaper, but it's like the little rag thing he had wore around him. The little.
Yeah,
I remember thinking it was kind of crazy. I'm like, we in a church house, and he got his shirt off, and he wearing this. I don't know. I just look at things different. It's just like it's crazy.
yeah. You got the sun on the MC. The sun, the MC of the cross. You see that line right here?
Wow,
And he's
That's
it's crazy.
crazy.
That is
Okay,
crazy. The sun represents the father.
that's real crazy. Okay,
That's crazy.
he did. He did. I remember. I want to say he played it in two different plays, and another one was a Christmas play, and one of them was an Easter play.
Yeah.
He wore the crown on his head and everything. Yeah, the thorns and all that. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you got Moon in Gemini, Moon in the seven houses, like having a Libra moon.
Hmm.
So it probably come from early in life, especially with the Libra Venus. You're trying to people please and shit, trying to
Mm-hmm.
people please, trying to communicate and think like how they thinking, but shit, you different from everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and that probably led you to hardships. And
Oh yeah.
what else Libra moon is? Libra moon, and you got Uranus. But your seven house basically just focus on your communication when you talking to your family and women and people. Well, the moon is the people, the public, or the people in general, and the moon is also your body in the chart for a woman. That's how I look at it anyway.
Hmm.
So you got that what opposite Uranus. We'll move on. I don't want to say that. But the seven house rule the kidneys, and you got moon right there opposite Uranus. Watch out.
Could that be health problems with my kidneys in the future?
It could. The
I don't
moon.
drink nothing but water, so hopefully.
It should be good then.
Okay.
Uh, eighth house is in Cancer. Cancer is what the family, the mother.
Mm-hmm.
It about the same thing as the moon at 20 degrees. So they like a Scorpio moon too. So the Cancer ruled by the moon. Moon in the eighth house, Scorpio. House of Scorpio. Uh, the moon is. I'm saying eight houses. Inheritance, debt, like depth, DEBT,
Mm-hmm.
rebirth and depth, other people's money, uh, the occult, mysteries. So, and you got Cancer right there. So that family secrets again is in the
Mm-hmm.
house. Scorpio, which is secret. Cancer is the family secrets, family death, family. You had any family death?
My grandmother died early. Well, yeah, both my grandmothers died pretty early. Um and my other grandfather died. We weren't tight knit family, so it's just like I haven't really got to get close to anyone to really experience. Now my mother, both of her siblings have already died. Her mother has died, her dad has died. My dad's dad, my granddad in Illinois, he's still alive. He's like damn near 90.
Oh yeah.
And mhm. Then his mother died. So I would say it's a lot of death. It's just I wasn't really close to anyone, so it's hard for me to feel anything like.
Mhm. Uh, eighth house Cancer is gonna be the mother taking drugs again,
Mhm.
or the mother committing some type of crimes or something like that.
Yeah, she shoplifted one time when she had us in
Yeah,
Walmart, stole some clothes.
for the
That's a
family
crime.
crime. Yeah, family
Mhm.
crime. That's what that is. Cancer,
Mhm.
Cancer in the eighth house family crime. Uh, uh, sex in the home. You got Cancer in the eight with the rule in the seven. Sex, some kind of relationship with the family. Sex. You you been abused before?
Yeah.
Sex.
I
Family member?
was, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I see. I didn't want to say it, you know what I'm saying?
It's okay.
But family, cancer, eighth house abuse, eighth house sex, family sexual abuse. You got the ruler of the eighth house in the seventh. Family sexual relationship, family secrets, family family secret relationship. Somebody in your family might have a secret relationship, secret. They can have a secret family.
I know my mom, I can tell you when I was younger, she was married before my dad to her ex-husband, the guy I was telling you about that was the son of my step grandfather, if you can process all that. She used to call on him all the time, like when we would break down in different cars. We never had any decent transportation, and she would be she would call her ex-husband, and
Mm,
later in life, I found out, she was doing sexual favors for him so that he would come and get us. And then he would always make comments about my body because I have a very voluptuous body and I've had it ever since I was like 10 years old. And he would always make comments about me. And so that in turn made me even more like I would cover up, like I would wear literally like turtlenecks in the summer because I
mm,
didn't want to be looked at and sexualized like that. And his dad was the one who molested everybody. So there was a lot of
damn.
yeah, and nobody wants to talk about it. Like, and this is where my rage comes from. And they just want to sweep it under the rug. And my sister, she acts like she don't even remember it. But I don't know. She didn't
Probably,
experience it like I did, though. You know what I'm
probably
saying?
tuned it out for so long.
Yeah.
It's
But she
still in her
also was
subconscious, though.
mhm. Yeah, she I don't think she experienced it like I did because remember when I told you it's like whenever they first had her, they were going to give her the world, private school, give her the best of everything. And then I came along and I created a financial bind on everyone because now there's two children in the home. And so I got left with, men that molested. I got left with babysitters that beat me, that kind of thing. So she didn't really experience the things that I did. Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's that Pisces in the fourth right there too. Getting killed by any and everybody. Like
yeah.
a lot of activity in the house. That's
Mm,
a lot of crazy shit. Pisces represent crazy stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Cancer in the eighth family. Cancer is the nurturing, where we feel comfortable, safe and secure. Feel safe and secure, probably around. Mm, eighth house is a relationship too. So,
Okay.
eighth house. Say Cancer is.
I feel comfortable when I have money. I feel better when I have money. That's eighth house, right? Uh, well,
That's
I don't
that's
know.
your money part. You talking about it gonna be
Or
a
is
second.
it the second house? Okay. I guess I'm thinking of the other people's money thing with
And
the eighth
that's
house.
Saturn in the first too, because
Oh, okay.
without
Okay.
material thing, you get depressed.
Yeah, for sure.
But they right here being comfortable in the dark, eighth house is the dark, like the cult.
I love the dark.
The literally dark, like
Literally.
the lights off and shit by yourself.
Yes, I walk with an umbrella in the sunshine. I cannot stand the sun. That's
Well,
crazy, but yeah, and my house is very dark. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it meant literal, but yeah.
yeah,
And
I
I
mean,
feel better at night. I love being under the stars, when it's night. I don't like the daytime at all.
me too. I'm trying to see what else. Eight house is mother. Oh, inheritance for the mother too. You probably inherit some money for your mother side. Your mother.
I ain't never got nothing if she did leave something. Now my grandmother, she did. Okay, so there was potential there because now that I think about it, when back to the business thing too, you were talking about family business. My grandmother had from her family, she had this store called Little Mac's, and it was like a little retail gas station. I never got anything from it, but that's where she worked when we were kids, like when she was still alive. And I mean, she had some money from that, but then I guess she got sick and she couldn't work there no more. But she didn't. The potential could have been there to leave something, but it wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah. Uh, your mom's still alive, right?
Yeah, she's still alive. She's the only surviving sibling that she had.
Yeah. So you still can get an inheritance from your mother.
Okay.
Or for just then you got the counselor, so you family. That's just family, but it gonna come from the mother because you got that moon at 20 degree,
Hmm.
and you
Could
got
it be a mother figure? Because I
yeah,
have a best friend who's a millionaire, and she's already told me that she's gonna leave me some money.
yeah, what it is then a
Okay,
mother.
because I was gonna say my real mom, she's poor as dirt. Like she has nothing,
I
and
know, but you know
she don't
insurance,
even work.
pay insurance,
Well, I guess I don't know how the future gonna play out, but right now she poor as hell. Like I got more than her.
right?
She ain't even getting her full social security yet. But we don't know. Like I said, that
Like
might not be come to pass.
yeah, it don't matter how poor she is. It depends on how she paying insurance or not. If she paying the
True.
insurance, then you gonna get an inheritance, right? You should.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
She ain't gotta be rich or nothing like that.
It's just if she passed away, then that means it could go towards the
Yeah,
kid.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And like you said, a mother figure gonna leave you some money too, cause the moon at 20 degrees, then you got the cancers in the eighth house, so that's the same thing. Money from a woman.
Yeah, and she a Cancer rising. The lady that I don't know if that's
Oh
connected,
yeah,
but she a Gemini sun, Sagittarius moon, and a Cancer rising, and she's my best friend. She's like 53 or something like that.
yeah.
She
Y'all
my
got
best friend.
similar energy.
Yep.
Uh, family debt too. I forgot about that. The eighth house of debt, cancer, family debt. Uh, all right, moving to the ninth house. You got ninth house Leo. Leo is the self-made energy, big boss energy, the independent energy, stubborn energy. You got that ninth house of travel, higher law, higher education, uh, guru, teacher. They're right here. They're just you your own teacher aspect right there. Uh, when it comes to like religion, you talked to yourself about religions,
Yeah.
did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did because if you can I think I mentioned in the beginning how no one taught me. It literally I just started seeing repeating numbers and I started hearing things and seeing things. It like
Right.
came suddenly too. I don't know, but then I just started watching videos and researching. I love to research for that Gemini. I love the research. So I just figured things out on my own and then, connected to like members of the soul group like you and, just try to learn from those
Yep.
around me after the fact. But yeah,
Yep.
I
You got
did.
that Mercury and Leo. They'll make you independent thinker, uh,
Hmm.
boss minded. You know what I'm saying? Make you stubborn minded too. Like you know what I'm saying? You fixated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, they make you the leader of your sibling too, for real. Even though you was the younger.
Hmm.
Leo the leader. Then you got Mercury right there. Leo is what the father. This right here shows your father was
Yep.
religious father, and it got Mercury right there. So Mercury is him talking to you about religion, and it's at
Hmm.
27 degree, which is Leo degree. Like you said, you figured out. Did you figure out the relationship was a problem when you was a child, right? 'Cause,
Yeah.
you got the Leo degree and you got 27 degree Mercury, both of those child degrees.
Yep.
Uh, Mercury and Sag. Yeah, researching philosophy, researching religion and spirituality too. Cause
Hmm.
Nighthawk also spirituality too. Uh, let me see. Leo is where you shine at. You shine when you shine when adventuring. Like when you going on an adventure. That's a need for you to have fun for real, for real. That's what it's telling you to do. Be adventurous, go have fun, travel sometime, get away from your home land for a minute. You ever
Yeah.
travel?
No, but you know what? Recently, I was so focused on my stability for so long and just working and keeping my head down. I've actually began to start saying I need to enjoy life a little more. So in December, I am going to travel to Illinois and I'm going to go to a concert and see my granddaddy. So I think that maybe I might tap into that a little bit more as I get older, because I have been like getting feeling that I need to do that. So it's crazy you say that because I feel like
Me,
I'm about to get on that wavelength because I want to.
you
Because
gonna have to travel
but
anyway.
I had to
For
like,
It look like you're gonna have to travel dealing with your art.
that's so crazy you say that because that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Like, you know what I feel? I ain't trying to go down a rabbit hole, but I actually like last year I had a goal like I wanted to kind of branch off into entrepreneur, but I want to do it in a smooth transition. Like I want to go down part time, still have insurance, and kind of start dipping my toe in the water. I'm not the type to just that could be that sad and restricting me, not believing in myself. All I don't know, but
Take it
I
slow.
wanted. Yeah, but let me tell you what happened, and this is always catastrophic things happening in my life all the time. That could be Uranus, I don't know, but stuff happens all the time, and it sets the craziest shit. So I was at an ATM and there was a person in front of this guy that was in front of me. He was drunk, and all of a sudden, I had a car that was paid for. It was already paid for, so I'm like, all right, cool. So my washer and dryer had went out, so I'm like, I'm about to go get some money out the ATM, pay this off, and I'm about to get on the ball with get my business going for real, for real. So the dude just backs right up on me and damages my car, and not to
Damn.
get a long story, but I had to start all the way back over with another car and it set me back. So now I'm in fucking debt. But I can tell you a million times has happened in my life where I've had setback after setback after setback. And everybody else around me has more than me. But I work 20 times harder to have only like 10% of what they have. Like my whole, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't really want to have fun because that Mars and Caps like, no, I gotta get a certain level of status and get certain things paid off. I know that may not be the right way to approach it, but that's how I think because
Right,
I
right.
want to have the stability. I don't want to go out and have fun until I got some money going, until I got some stuff paid off. So, but I started getting aggravated recently because I'm like, I work all the time. I mean, sun up to sundown in the middle of the night. I only sleep probably about 4 hours a night because I'm constantly working. I'm like, I'm getting tired of it because it's like I don't really have much to show for it. I just keep working and getting set back and then working and getting set back. Like I get money, but it just goes quickly. Either IRS came for me on some stuff 3 times this past year. People hit my cars. I didn't had 2 cars in the last 2 years because people hit me. And Gemini, I think it rules transportation cars. So I always get in car accidents, people hit me and whatnot. Like a lot of setbacks, like a lot.
The car accident period gonna happen to you because you got that Uranus in the first.
Well, that's
That makes you
crazy.
accident prone, and you got
Yeah.
Mercury gonna be cars. You got Mercury square Uranus. That accident
Okay,
hard.
so that's okay, yeah. So is that something I'm gonna have to deal with for life, or because now I'm afraid to even live life because of that?
Oh
Which I'm
no,
already afraid because of the things I've had. I mean, I've been knocked
I
over
mean,
by dogs. The craziest stuff like has happened to me.
what don't kill you only make you stronger.
I guess. I
Live,
guess, but
live.
it's getting a little frustrating because I'm trying to build and it's just
Yeah,
anyway.
I mean, like once you what I'm saying, like all the negative aspect play out if you just living negatively.
Oh,
If
so
you,
you think you feel like is
I mean,
that or
you
is
got
that
fate.
kind of like
It's
okay,
fated events too, but you know what I'm saying. Like if you live in righteous and shit, you ain't gotta worry about having car accident. If you already had one, you should be more cautious next time, right?
yeah. But what if somebody hits me though? Is that something I can control, or is that something that's off balance in my life and like the universe trying to get my attention? Is that what you mean? Like,
Yeah, because yeah, you're right.
how do
Because
you really know
ninth
like if
house,
it's something fated or if it's something that you know what I'm saying? Because you was in
karma, like Saturn is a karma planet. Basically all these planets are karma planet for real. But as long as you're alive, you got a chance to be aware of what's going on. So as long as you're
so
aware, self-aware about what.
how would you think that look, can you see from my chart like what would me being living righteous look like? Is that too
I
much to
mean,
explain? I don't know.
just um that's the
Okay,
remedy.
okay,
That's the
and then
remedy.
okay,
I got
gotcha,
you.
gotcha.
Let me
Okay,
finish it right quick.
okay.
Mercury in the ninth house. This is research. This is driving, doing your art. This
Hmm.
is going like different places driving. Oh, you probably already do that anyway. You take your art different places, right?
Yeah, I do. And even the job that I have currently, I've got murals in Walmart because you know because I travel around for the job that I have now. So yeah, yeah,
Mm.
it coincides even with that. I've got
Uh,
murals in Auburn and
27
everything.
degree is a fame degree too. You can be known for your artistic endeavors. Cause I got a
Yep.
Merc in the Leo degree.
How
Mercury.
far can you tell how far that can go? Because like you know, the last 2 years I won Artist of the Year in my city, so I am well known. But would it be? Could it possibly go further than that, or is it just like local? Can you tell that from that degree?
Uh, you got the sun. We're gonna go into the tenth house. The tenth house is public.
Okay. Okay.
Tenth house is the people, public, like worldwide government. Tenth house is government. Tenth house is career environment. Tenth house is, in your case, it's gonna be the father. Tenth house is mm, authority figure. So you got the sun right there at Leo degree, 5 degrees in Virgo. This right here make you very critical to authority figures. This right here make you the sun in Virgo anyway make you self critical.
Hmm.
Um, make you judgmental. Sun in Virgo.
Yeah,
Uh, but you got a Leo degree, so this dealing with your art too, cause you know the sun creativity, Leo creativity. It's in Virgo. This is you working, working. It's a job and career. 'Cause Virgo represent job, day to day work, and you got an tenth house of career. So you can make your job out of your career.
I
Your
do.
part.
Yeah. Yep,
Uh,
because that's why I was just saying, like my job, because of the job that I do, I'm able to meet more people, and in turn, they like my art. So I service them with M&M's candy and also with art because I
mm,
talk to them and get to know them and stuff. So yeah,
right.
I got both. That's
Yeah.
crazy how that.
Sun and Virgo. Sun and 10th house make you like a Capricorn. I got Sun and 10th house too.
Mm,
Uh, they're gonna make you like reserved too, just like they Saturn in first. They make you like a Capricorn. You got a lot of Capricorns,
mm-hmm.
so you more like a Capricorn than Gemini and Sagittarius. I'm gonna say rising, whatever rising that is, because Saturn taking over that.
I ain't gonna lie, it is. It is.
Just like I got Pluto on my Senate. Pluto take over my Libra rising, so it don't even matter. Uh,
That's crazy.
you got Sun and 10th house. This is notoriety aspect. This you being noted by the public. What you say you already is, like me. I am too, kind of
Hmm. Yeah,
locally, and a few couple like couple state like Atlanta and stuff, but not like worldwide yet.
yeah.
But they guarantee give you like notoriety around your environment. But let me see, for you, you got it in Virgo. Virgo is the environment neighborhood, but
Mm,
Virgo also at online internet.
wow.
So yeah, you can be popular on the internet
Yeah.
for your art and for your self expression, public performance. You probably I think it's a need for you to talk while you display your art. It'll
You
sell
know
better.
what's crazy? I might have a little issue. Is my You ain't there yet? I guess I need to stop talking. But Chiron in the third. Do I have Chiron in the third?
Now you got Chiron and Gemini.
Which is basically like the third. Well, all
Yeah,
I know is like sometimes I wanna. It's crazy because I'm both. Like sometimes I'll speak my mind, but sometimes I hold myself back on the internet because I don't want to like backlash or because I got very strong opinions and I don't
yeah,
want
you
to.
care about your reputation. Your reputation
Yeah,
precedes.
yeah. I don't want to just speak too much to strangers because they might look at it in the wrong way. Like, but I be really set on what I'm gonna say. But it just, I'm like, nah, I ain't finna say it because I'm just not. I don't wanna.
Yeah, I feel you. But
Yeah.
it'll like if you go live and sell your paintings and shit, it'll sell.
Okay.
Uh,
And what,
Virgo.
like a YouTube channel too, also,
Uh,
or would
yeah,
that be not considered? Okay. Yeah, because I've been thinking about that too.
yeah. YouTube channel, website, anything like that. You got Virgo in the 10th house of career. You got the job, their job and career. You got health in the 10th house of career. You got daily routines. You got enemies. Virgo is sign of enemy too. So you probably got some ops at work.
I don't
Oh,
know. They don't. They
you
don't. They don't announce themselves. They probably hidden.
well Virgo. Let me see. They're more like Mercury, but Virgo are more like more people talking, judging you at work.
Hmm. Yeah.
Again, judged by older people because 10th house are older people.
Yeah,
Authority.
I know a lady. That's so funny you say that. There's a lady right now that called me every day. She obsessed with me. She watching me. She a Scorpio sun, and I know it intuitively that she talks shit about me. But I don't. In a way, I don't care. I let her do it. Like I feed her things just for her to. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I do. I know it. I know she talks shit. I know it. But she play like she my friend. But I don't know. It's probably like that. Keep your enemies close. I just, you know.
You got the 10th house ruler in the ninth house. 10th house ruler in the ninth. Careers, traveling. Your career gonna consist of traveling, showing your art. They're
Mhm.
gonna consist of having a belief in something. Uh, uh y- I don't know. You might not believe in what you believe in. Nothing.
Um,
What your belief system looking like?
you mean as far as like
What?
spiritual, or you just mean like about life?
I mean, like spiritual.
Um, I just know that I'm still looking. I mean, I believe in a higher power. I believe in. I mean, astrology is just proves to me time and time again that it's correct. I don't know if I could pinpoint necessarily. I believe in reincarnation. I don't know if that is has a name or a face or whatever, but I have my different thoughts about it. But I will tell you this. I'm angry a lot with whoever or whatever created this system. Like, I don't like being here. Like, I feel like it's how do I explain it? I just don't like this whole having to come down here and learn lessons and like having to rinse and repeat and does that make sense? Like I'm
Yeah.
kind of at this time in my life, I'm very angry. I was like, who even made this fucking system? Like, why am I even in here? Like, this is something I've dealt with since I was a child. So like, sometime like it'll play out like with my sister and my family that's real religious. I'll say something and they'll get really offended by it. Like, you shouldn't be mad at God. I'm just like, this whole thing, they'll be like, well, Jesus died on the cross for your sin. I said, who even made him have to die? Like, I didn't, like, it's like that. Like, I go deep into it and I'm like pissed at
Yeah.
whoever created this shit.
Yeah. You rebelling like a motherfucker.
I'm really mad, like, in real life. And I'll be feeling like I shouldn't be, but I want to know, like, why?
You
Why am
made
I
it.
even here?
You here because you want to be here.
See, I
You
don't feel that
chose
way
to.
though. Like, or I don't know that I feel that way. I don't want to be here. Like I said, I don't know. Nothing just really excites me. Maybe it's the Saturn. I don't know, but it's just making
Yeah.
me feel like, why the fuck am I here? Why do I have to work so hard? Why do I always have to get set back? Why do we have to suffer? Like sometimes I just don't. This another
That's
video, but
the Jupiter and Pisces make you think why we gotta suffer, why people gotta suffer. But
okay.
the Saturn will make sure you go through all the lessons and take your time, be patient.
hmm He or she, I don't know if it's a female or a male, but they definitely have done that. And anytime I question or feel any type of way, they're like, okay, let's put you through something else.
Yeah, see,
They ju- yeah,
it's it
yeah.
mainly because of the way our thought patterns is and how we manifest things to
But
rest.
in
So
a way,
you feel
didn't
like
they cause it? Didn't Saturn cause it? They caused me to be depressed and then they punished me for being depressed. I'm like, just get me out of here and I wouldn't even exist. So you won't have to worry about me being depressed.
it ain't that
Like,
easy. I mean, you want to be here because you get a reading, so. But I know how you. I know
well,
what you're
I
saying.
just want to, yeah, I want to know myself. Like,
But
I want to understand why I feel this way. That's,
you feel that way because you got Mercury square Saturn. That make you think about the past and shit. Make you always think about
yeah, it does.
um, depressive thoughts and shit like that. You like that Saturn come, you'll be feeling good and thinking good, and that Saturn come make you depressed. Go to thinking about the
Absolutely.
past and shit.
And yeah. And you know why? That's why I think I have manifestations, great things happen to me, but also with that same manifestation power, the negative. So it's like a constant, I'm just tired. You know what I'm saying? Like
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
manifesting good things, but then I can't seem to get control of my mind. And then I go to the negative and then something happens and I'm just like, God, I feel tortured. I'm truly the tortured artist. Like my mind is just, I'm like, I know these things, but yet you see how chaotic my mind is. Like I
I see.
can't seem to.
But you got that Gemini moon with that Saturn square Mercury slow the thought down just a little bit. But it's still gonna make you paranoid and
hmm
think about the past.
hmm
Think about uh yourself person because you got it in the first house. So they
Mm,
like depressive thoughts about yourself and shit. And then here you're ascendant. So they can be dealing with the body. Get depressed without your overall body, be like, damn. But after time, they'll be like, it'll make you master all that. That probably were earlier in life.
yeah.
11 houses, Libra and Venus. 11 houses, uh, network, friends, groups of people, like coats. Uh, 11 houses, internet, online. Um, it's all networking games. It's a house of luck, and you got it in Libra. Lucky relationships. Uh, you got Venus and Libra at 21 degrees of Aquarius. They're making money online, basically. Uh,
Mhm.
making money online. You got
Yep.
Venus money, then you got 11 house online,
So I
and you got
got quite a few placements that support that, huh?
yep,
Mm.
and you got it in Venus, so you probably uh partner up with somebody to go online. Not you ain't got to partner up with nobody. You just establish
I
negotiate.
know a lot of men hit my DM.
Yeah, trying to hook
Yeah.
up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is a relationship, online relationships and shit. Uh, the Aquarius, yeah, online relationship. You met somebody online?
Yeah, I have when I was dating. I'm not dating anymore ever, but I do get a lot of men trying to connect with me, but I just reject everybody.
Mm.
Yeah.
Venus is our pleasure, what we love. We love to rebel. We love to be the rebel. We love to be original. We love to be authentic
Yes.
when
I
dealing with
can't stand when somebody on some kind of um, you
fake
know,
ass.
yeah, and then like trends. I can't stand trends. I can't stand them. Like I hate them so bad. I try to stray away from them so much. Like, mm-mm.
Um, you can start like a online group, artist group.
Okay.
Like just have a platform for everybody to display their art.
Mhm.
Then you know you get to the point where you ain't got to draw no more.
Right. That could be later in life.
Yeah, you better be taking notes.
Uh-huh.
We're going to the 12th house. 12th house is house of isolation, house of institutions such as jail, hospitals, and all that good stuff. Uh, 12th house is the house of isolation, you know, solitude, meditation, uh, long travel, foreign travel. And you got Pluto in the 12th house at the fifth degree. It's a lot of inner child and childhood thing coming up. Pluto at the
Mhm.
fifth degree is not a good degree, especially in the 12th. This is secret Scorpio, double emphasis with the Pluto and Scorpio, secrecy. And it's in the 12th house of secrets,
Mhm.
super secrets, dealing with sex as a child.
Yep.
So you got that Pluto sex abuse at the fifth degree of children, child. And they're from the band, the father figure, some shit like that, older man, some shit.
Yep.
Um, it's that Scorpio. He probably like to get drunk and do stupid shit while everybody sleep.
Yeah.
Um, 12 house is also bad pleasures. Like, you got Pluto there, So Pluto
When
is
can I ask a question?
yeah.
Is since our brains aren't developed until like we're 24 or something like that, could this sexual abuse also be in like early adulthood, like while you're still maybe 20ish around that time too? Or is that too far into adulthood?
I don't think it's it'd be I don't think it's sexual abuse once you grown, you make your own decision, right?
Yeah, sort of. Unless,
Are you saying like being manipulated or something?
yeah, or possibly drugged or something towards that nature. I mean, could it fall? I don't know if it would in that placement. It could be something else, but
Yeah, yeah. This like roof replacement, getting drugged up, somebody having sex with you, give
yeah,
you giving you medication and shit like that.
yeah. Okay. That's what I was just wondering. It could play out in that way. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Is it like specific
It can be like yeah, like
childhood?
I mean, fifth degree is a child. Fifth degree is like parties and all that shit, like going to parties and
Yeah.
shit. They can be
Mm.
like in like yeah, a drug at a party.
Mm.
That happened to you before?
Yeah, I had some situations when I was um early adult, like, but I really felt I still kind of felt it's really odd because I say that I'm mature with the Saturn, but I also was very naive, and I feel like I was exploited. And this is kind of what the other astrologer had seen in my chart as well. She had seen, but she identified it with the ascendant, the Scorpio. I don't know what she saw, but she had just said that it was possible that I had got like sexually exploited for my the way I looked, or and then taken advantage of, like, because I was naive. And I think I mean, that is true.
Yeah,
And it happened in childhood too, though, early childhood, like to the point where I could almost not remember the details of it. It was so young, but it kind of came back up again
that's like
when I got out. Yeah.
Chiron and Gemini
Okay.
will make you happen at real early. And you got that
Yeah.
Mars in the fifth house. That's a
Mm,
child house. Then you got Uranus in the third. That's a child house. And you got that rule in the second. So all that probably happened because of your self esteem issue, self value.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Pluto in the 12th make you very spiritual. It can make you very spiritual if you tap into it. And it make you like let me see what it is.
Can you have dreams and
I was just about to
visions
say
and
that.
stuff? Yeah, well, I'm on it
I
then.
don't see you got no dark. I don't see you got no negative aspect, but it could be dark dream, like nightmares and sleepwalking type of shit.
Yeah.
Uh, but you shouldn't have that. You've had nightmares and stuff. Used to
No, I
sleep
don't really have
paralysis.
nightmares. No, I just, especially when I was younger, I would have like dreams and they would come true. And I I don't know. I just have dreams, and I also have feelings, and I think of people and they pop up. Like, just, I don't really know if that,
Yeah, that's a
I'm
Scorpio
just,
energy.
yeah, I'm just real tapped
So
into
you,
that.
yeah, you got good. Well, you got some. You ain't got no squares or opposition, so you should have a bad dream like me.
Yeah, I'm good on the reality is the bad dream. I'm just like,
All right. Then we're gonna go over the aspect right quick, real fast.
okay, okay,
We got Saturn square the Sun. This is gonna be probably with authority figures. You don't like
okay.
nobody telling you what to do. You stand in your own lane. You make your own money, right? You heard me? She still on? Oh, she went up. What happened? Oh, what happened?
I'm sorry. I don't know. I got disconnected, and so I'm sorry about that.
Oh, you good? Saturn square the sun, right? They gonna make you problem with authority figures in your life. Like you don't want nobody to tell you what to do. You make your own money. You provide for yourself.
Hmm.
So you feel like you're your own authority figure. Well, that's Saturn first anyway. So this is probably with the father too. Saturn square the sun. Both of these father aspect. This is conflict with the father. And you got. Let me see. Let me go to the record. The sun. What the sun doing? Sun is squaring the ascendant and Saturn. So sun squaring the ascendant. The father affected your personality and your overall and how you feel about your overall appearance
Yes.
due to the cold nature they had towards you. And
Hmm.
Saturn square sun make you at an early age scared to self express yourself in front of people, especially the public, because sun intent. You probably was
Hmm.
shy in public, but you probably always out there anyway. Like me, I'm still kind of reserved, but somehow I'm still in the public eye. But
Yep. That's exactly right.
Saturn square sun. This you not won't have children. You don't want children, do you? Do
Nope.
you want kid?
No, I don't. I've
Probably
lost
do
two in
now.
my life. Yeah, and
Oh, you
I
lost.
mean, yeah, I got pregnant twice in my life and lost both of them, but I never remember I told you about how I told my grandma. I don't know if that was like a me psychically knowing that, and I just was spitting it, out and telling her or what. But yeah, I don't have any desire to have any children anymore at all. I think before the only reason I thought was because of societal influence, like telling me, "Oh, you have to be married. Oh, you need to have kids." Like, you know,
So did you want to
feeling
have
like
kids?
that's what I
Or you
had to do.
before that happened? Did you want to have 'em? Or it just happen? Did it just happen?
No, I just when I got pregnant, I thought that I was like, oh, I could have a kid, and I kind of like warmed up to the idea, but it wasn't like I was super excited. Like even this sounds really bad, but even when it didn't make it, I was kind of like, mm, you it didn't really like
Yeah, Saturn kind of.
devastate me.
Yeah, I feel you though. You got Saturn, so Saturn gonna make you kind of cold a little bit,
Yeah,
hard to feel.
yeah, it did. It was.
But I can see that too, cause Saturn square the sun. They're like Saturn represent dry. Uh, it hardens up.
Could
Well,
it manifest
stillborn.
too with me not loving? Not, I ain't gonna say I don't love kids. I don't really care for them.
What did you have a midcare or a stillborn? You had a stillborn.
I did. One of them was stillborn, and one of them was miscarriage.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. hmm
Saturn called that stillborn.
Hmm.
Somehow that
And I don't think I can even have kids. I have a condition called PCOS. So I
mm,
don't know if that's the ovaries that affects, like I have cyst on my ovaries.
I was just about to say that.
And hmm
I was just about to say that too. That creates stillborns and cis, not just necessarily, just cis period for real. You had to have
right.
like some the ovary. They're gonna be what Scorpio, right?
I think so, yeah. Sexual organs, reproductive organs.
But you got that moon at 20 degree. The moon is your body. Then Scorpio reproductive. and it's opposite. I think I think you can have one though for real if you want to, but I know you probably don't want to.
I mean, I think if it ever happened, I would do what's necessary, but I think I would be a very maybe a just a very strict and realistic like parent. I don't think the kid would be happy. Like to be honest, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I would talk to them in the realest way possible, and I'm not sure if they would. Because
Yeah.
I didn't have a childhood, so I don't even know how to give a child a good life. I would feel that's
All
another
right.
video, though.
You got
I'm just saying.
Mercury square Saturn. This is the precious thoughts,
Hmm.
childhood, thoughts about the past, about your childhood. Uh, may come off it cold when you communicate and dry. And yeah, may just tell it how it is for real.
Yeah, and I'm
No
not
bullshit.
expressive either. My face is not. I have a very resting bitch face. I don't really. I
Yeah,
mean, I
that's
laugh,
Saturn's
but
first.
yeah, yeah, I don't really.
Me too, for real. I already know.
the,
The Saturn.
them giggles come from Sagittarius a little bit sprinkled in there, I guess.
Yeah.
But really, it ain't that funny. I just be laughing, I guess.
Yeah.
If
You got
that make any sense.
let me see. Saturn square Mercury. Oh yeah, this dealing with your seven, they cause you some kind of what it is. Saturn is what damn, like not feeling like enough
Mm.
expectations. You feel like you didn't meet your sibling expectation. You felt like uh deep down they make you not like them for real. But you probably be close as fuck now though.
Yeah, I'm close to my sister. We just recently started getting back close again because we had so many differences. So, but
Right.
now that I'm getting
Growing up,
older, yeah.
well, growing
Hmm.
up,
Yeah.
you ain't like them for real. Where
Yeah,
you
I mean, yeah, we just didn't mesh well together. I mean, I think we respected each other, but we, it just wasn't like a close bond like I feel like it's getting to be now. This is just recently, it just started getting kind of closer.
right, because you got that Saturn square Mercury. And Mercury is your sibling, which is your brother and them too. Take
Yeah,
time.
I ain't gonna lie. My first brother, I don't know. I'll be side eyeing him. He like, I don't want to hug him or nothing. Yeah, that sounds horrible, but just to confirm the accuracy of what you're saying, I'll admit to it. Just
Mm.
this once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you got Uranus opposite Moon. This is sudden bursts of emotion, certain feelings. Like but it when it comes your emotions sudden change when it comes to you communicate with people that you call
Uh,
friends or whatever.
yeah, I'm bipolar as hell.
Like
Like I can just,
I was about to say like
yeah,
sometimes you want to be friends and want to have a relationship. Next time you don't want to be with nobody. Like you,
that's correct.
it's a
Yeah,
battle
that's
between
correct.
you want to be single and be with somebody.
Correct.
Uh, Moon Square Uranus. This being internet. Uh, Uranus internet. Moon is home. Uh, it's in seventh house, first house. Going live from home. I guess. Let me see. Yeah, going live from home, displacing your art, or just going live. Period. Uh, the moon represents women, and it's opposite Uranus. Uh, you probably go along with men better than women.
Yes. Yes.
Moon is what the mind. Oh yeah, you get downloads like. this is download aspect where you just know certain shit.
Yeah, yeah, that's big facts right there. Real big facts.
All right, you got Jupiter square moon. This is make you extra depressive. No, Jupiter expand whatever it touches. So if you depressed, you're gonna be super depressed. Well, Jupiter
Yep.
hitting it like that, and here what Uranus, you get so depressed where you want to just fuck some shit up, make
Yeah.
make you want to rebel and shit,
Mhm.
make you want to write, draw, write and
Yeah.
draw, make you want to travel, but you don't go nowhere. So you just sit in your, you
Would
just
that
sit at
help
the
me to
home,
go?
smoking
Yeah.
at the crib, doing something
Mhm.
it's doing something at the crib,
Mhm.
having your, you know what I'm saying, your fun at the crib.
Yeah.
But if you get out, if you go get out and travel, be adventurous, and your home is wherever the art is. Cause you got
Yeah.
Pisces and Jupiter, so wherever your art booming at, that's where you need to stay at. Cause you got that Pisces in the fourth, uh, Gemini moon in the seventh. That's your hands, your Gemini is the hands,
Mhm.
and the first house is Sagittarius. That traveling. Mm.
I travel places in my mind through my art. It may not be literal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you ever thought about an RV?
Um, I just never had the money. I would love. I actually, that's my goal. When I get older, I want to be. I want to travel. That's why I was hoping if I hustle now and get, pay my house off, pay my, everything, I could have more freedom. Cause I would love to travel. I low key travel every day with the job I have now. It's just like to Roanoke, Opelika, Auburn. It's like I guess you call it short
Oh,
distance, but it may be like an hour away or even Eufaula. I travel, here and there. So it could expand more when I get older, but I just feel like I need the finances to be able to do that. Like I'm kind of scared to like
I
start
mean,
doing that when I ain't got the money. I don't know. I hold myself back in that way.
yeah, you gotta take a leap of faith. That's why you gotta find you something to believe in. You gotta have a belief system. And you gotta meditate and pray.
Okay,
Uh, and get the fish tank in your house.
gotcha.
uh, uh, but you got a lot of paintings in your house and stuff. Cause you got that Pisces in the fourth house.
Yeah, that's why my house is just not like a regular home. I'm real big on music. I have big speakers. My entertainment here, I'm surrounded by art everywhere. Like my dining room is not a dining room, it's an art room. But I have three bedrooms. One of them's an art room, and the other one's my bedroom. But I mean, literally everywhere is art stuff, and I like it that way. I don't really care about too much else. To be
So,
honest, like I like to escape through my
you
art.
like you sing a rap or something? Let me find out. You sing a rap.
I love rap music, and
Come
I
on, do
I
you?
sing. I don't know if I can sing, but I love to sing, and my neighbors probably don't appreciate it. But I'm extra loud when I want to sing. Like
You probably could
it's
write a
just
song.
my yeah, yeah. I like writing poetry. I don't know if I'm good at it, but I definitely I have a bunch of journals laying everywhere. Got a lot of books laying everywhere. It's just like I don't know. I just made my home like I live here alone, so it's just me here, and I enjoy it.
Hmm.
So that's very in alignment with what you're saying.
Religious art I sell for you too, like painting religious stuff. What
Oh,
spirit?
really?
Yeah, you got that ninth house, Leo, Mercury, and the Leo.
Hmm.
So the ninth house religious and spiritual. So like portrait of Jesus said, you know that said anyway to Christian. But
Yeah.
what I was it? Neptune. Let me see. No, you got Jupiter square Uranus. This is just rebels against the family, rebel against authority once again, rebel against the family religiously.
Yeah.
Jupiter and Jupiter and Rain. That's another internet aspect.
Well, like I need to get on the internet even more than I am. Website,
You need your own web
YouTube.
page.
Yeah, yeah.
North Node opposite Venus. North Node is what we headed to in life, and you got in fifth how you headed towards your artistic endeavor, but you feel like you ain't making enough money for it.
Yeah, I feel like it's not making enough money for me to quit my other job, which is what I want to do.
All right, you make more money as soon as you put it online. It's in 11th house online.
So, in more ways than just how I'm doing it now with Facebook, or
I mean,
because it made pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, I do pretty good with it just on Facebook and Instagram, but I just haven't. I don't really know how to create a website and all that kind of stuff. Like, I need to get into that, like, and get on YouTube so I can expand
you
further.
can pay somebody go on Fiverr.com and somebody create your website.
That's what I
Uh,
need. Yeah.
and YouTube is cool, but you gotta pay for promotion and marketing. Market your art.
Mm, okay.
That
Maybe
will
that'll
leave
be later when I start getting some more
Libra
money
is the
with it.
sign of marketing, and you got it online, so you need to market your art online.
Oh, okay.
What am I? Yeah, Moon. I already did all that. Mercury, I did that. Sun, Venus, Pluto. So remedies. Get that fish tank in your house. Get a fish tank in your house. When you get money, meditate. When you get money, pray. Uh, um,
When I get money, so
I
if
mean,
ever like I got a big job coming up, let's say I get $1,000, do I do like a little ritual or whatever and just
yeah,
pray? Okay. I kind of low key do that a little bit just on my own. Like I don't look up nothing. I just do what I feel. And
right,
then I have manifested money like very quickly. I mean, within after chanting, closing my eyes and doing it, I have literally gotten money like within the next 5 minutes or a job opportunity to make a lot of money. I
right.
just stay so busy I can't do it all the time. But when I
Mm,
do, if I really get low, I'm like, yeah, I know how to get it. I just do that and it worked
right.
every time.
So continue to do that, but if you want to keep the money, you can have to meditate and
Okay.
and
Any advice on how to meditate? Because you can see how crazy my mind just goes everywhere. Like, is there any best practices that you can recommend to try to help me stay? I
mm,
mean, get into a mode where I could really properly meditate because I find it very hard. Like, my mind will go in a bunch of different directions.
yeah, you got that Gemini moon and Virgo.
Mm,
Uh, write write it down. When you write, you meditating because you zone out, right?
okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's the best method. Okay. Gotcha.
Uh, and you got the Leo and Mercury and Leo. Leo, you got a vision board? I know you got one with that Mercury and Leo.
Yeah, I do. I need to get better about using it.
Yeah, board would be good too. Um,
Okay.
and as far as meditation, you could just put it on, listen to it while you sleep. You ain't really gotta be woke.
Okay.
You could just it's all type of form of meditation. You can walk. Anything make you zone out, that's a meditation.
Okay. Didn't know that. All right.
Hmm. And let me see. Oh yeah, working on a remedy. Uh, Mars in the second. Uh be mindful of what you eat because long term it can cause inflammation on the throat. And
Okay.
then the Mars in second, that come from I always speak how you feel, cause that not speaking how you feel can cause inflammation on the throat. Holding it.
Mm,
Uh,
that's so interesting.
you got Moon in the seventh house.
I got a crazy question. Could
What's up?
that inflammation be like swelling in my face around my throat and mouth? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's in
That's
the
fucking
first and second
crazy.
house is like the face, the whole head area.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's done slimmed down a lot now because I've been really, really conscious of what I eat, and I've lost like 21 pounds.
Oh,
But this is just recently, like I've always dealt with like this chubbiness on my cheeks and around my mouth and up underneath my chin. Like I just maybe that was a download. I don't know you were talking about earlier, but I just thought about that. I was like, maybe that's why I have that. Could it be inflammation? Maybe your what do they call it? Lymph nodes or something like you drainage? I don't know.
I don't
Anyway.
know. It could be,
Okay, that's on the rabbit hole, down the rabbit hole, but go ahead.
but
So
to kill the inflammation, you got that Mars and Capricorn. You could work out.
yeah, I do. I've been real good about working out. I do like 3 or 4 times a week. Plus I have a physical job too, so I've
Hmm.
gotten better with my older age with that.
Um, even though you probably get along better with men, but once you establish a good communication with women, that'll activate that Moon seventh house. And seven
Really?
and seventh house is what negotiation, contracts and shit. You might get a fucking sponsorship or something
Oh.
for your art, but you're gonna have to learn how to deal with women first.
All right.
Uh, and you got Mercury, like, yeah, Sun intent, Sun square. Oh yeah, that Sun square, Saturn remedy. You can just do you affirmations about yourself. Like I am beautiful. I am enough. I
Mhm.
am brave. I am type of affirmation instead of the
Okay.
I won't. Do some I am affirmation that'll boost your self esteem and self confidence. and,
Okay.
and with the Pluto in the 12th house, just what about dark art? You do dark art?
Yeah, I'm attracted to dark art and I really don't show it online. I just show what people like commissions. I don't even really do much of my own art because it is so dark and I don't think people would like it as much as they like the commission work that they like portraits and happy shit and all that I put on Facebook. That's not really like what I like. I mean, I like it, but you know what I'm saying? Like if I
Hmm.
was really doing my
The
true
more
art,
you doing the dark art,
yeah, without getting paid, then yeah, it would be the dark art. Yeah.
I think you can get paid for both of them. You should do both. Keep it balanced.
Okay.
Cause there's people that like dark art too. It's rich people that like dark art.
That's true.
So you
That's
probably
true.
be holding on your riches, holding out.
Might be.
Yeah, yeah. But I think that concludes the chart. It took longer than I
Okay.
thought, but I still
I'm
ain't get a
sorry.
chance
This
to cover
motherfucker be
everything for
talking.
real though. But I think we got a basic understanding. It's just a need for you to be self confident, uh, Keep pursuing your art. Make that out your career. What you need to focus on is being an online presence and moving around and having fun.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't be too serious all your life, Saturn. You gotta have some fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna grow into that more. I feel like it's kind of just starting. Like I said, I had already made plans and I was like, I'm gonna do it. And
Once you start going out and have fun, that'll activate your 10th house.
okay.
Then you become you become recognized in the public.
So I unlock it by mastering how to balance having fun and working.
Yeah, and self expression and self confidence, self esteem. Once you build up
Okay.
all that, everything else fall in line. Being online like gonna boost your self esteem anyway, cause you'll get used to it. At first you
Yeah.
might be nervous or whatever.
Yeah, the going live part, I gotta work on that because I still like to kind of hide behind.
The scene, yeah, I know.
Yeah, in a way. I like being seen, but I also like to control what is seen. I don't want to,
Me too.
you know.
Yeah, that Scorpio
Mm.
rising shit. But yeah, man. If you have any more questions after you go watch it, just let me know. I'll answer.
Okay, you did fantastic. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Appreciate you choosing me for your services.
I'm glad I did. Thanks again.
All right, thank you. Make sure you
Hmm.
take notes and get that fish tank in the crib.
I will. Thank
All
you.
right,
All
all right,
right.
you